So, do you feel comfortable like that, Mike?
I do. I feel good.
Great. So, you can see yourself on the screen right now, the same way as I can see myself, yeah? So, you
Correct.
know exactly how you look today.
Mm-hmm.
So, all I need you to do is just to close your eyes, just to shut me out, Mike. It's just so that you can focus, because we're going to be having a conversation and you're going to be able to talk, and you could open your eyes anytime you like. So it's a very light trance that we're going to do right now. But in your mind's eye, I'd like you to imagine yourself exactly as you are on that TV screen. You got that picture in your mind? Good. So then pretend you've got the remote in your hand, and I'd like you to wind the picture back and back and back and back. I'd like you to wind the picture back to a time when a younger Mike than you was in some situation that was difficult, uncomfortable, upsetting. Maybe you were having a problem. But usually what happens is your subconscious mind just brings something up on the screen. And when it does, I need you to press pause and just tell me when you've done that. Great. So tell me something. How old is Mike in the picture?
A teenager.
Okay. And can you describe the scene to me, please?
I'm walking up by the beach with my family. Yeah, heading to the beach. And this is feeling frustrated. It's kind of like a feeling of becoming a teenager and getting told that I'm just hitting puberty. And so there's a like kind of a common idea that, or I'm being told directly or indirectly that it's like, it's just the process of going through puberty, that you're feeling a lot of emotions. Yeah, so frustration kind of.
Was that the family conversation that was going like that?
Yeah, I think I was angry at somebody for something, and probably feeling like the anger was not heard, like it was being told that, hey, it's just the process of going through puberty, where you're feeling angry for no reason.
Okay, so you're not really angry, Mike. You're just doing that because you're having hormones or something. So it's almost like a bit of a put down.
Yeah.
And when I speak about him, I'm talking about him, Mike, on the TV screen, not you, Mike, that's chatting to me, yeah? So that young boy, that young teenager, I guess he's 13, 14, something like that. How did he feel, apart from frustrated and unheard? What other feelings were going on?
Happiness was one. I mean, being in a great place.
Down at the beach and all that stuff.
Yeah. And so it was a strange feeling of feeling like I should be happy, but I'm not feeling that way. And then being told that I'm shouldn't be feeling that way. So yeah, a strange mix of like not knowing how I feel or how I should feel, or.
So there's several words coming up that I want to check them out with you, to see if that's because it sounds like there was a bit of pressure. Did you feel pressurized? No, you're not feeling like that. Like that's irrelevant. Your feelings are actually irrelevant.
Yeah, feeling like, trying to remember, feeling like almost confusion as to why I'm mad. You know, it's like something small happened and I'm upset by it. And intellectually, I know that it's not something I should be that upset about, but kind of being confused as to like why I feel this way. And then being told that that it's, you know, it's just your body malfunctioning or changing, and you know, it's that's what it is. And so it felt, yeah, it felt, I don't know, kind of confusing.
Accusing. Yeah, how dare you feel? Okay, so that's a lot of stuff going on there for quite a young lad, a young boy, really, a young teenager, wasn't he? And when you look back at him there on the screen, I bet he looks really young to you. And I imagine if you were to say to him in your head, and just in whichever way you wanted, because you're going to be having conversation with him in your head, quite apart from what I'm saying, I'm just the guide here. But I bet if you were to say to him, and I'm going to ask you to say it in a minute, that he survived, and we know he survived because he's sitting here with me today, he would feel just a little bit better about all those feelings, just knowing you're going to survive this and you're going to grow up to a big, strong man and be having your own baby soon. He'd feel just a wee bit better, wouldn't he? So have you told him that? Just in your mind, just in your own way. Thank you. So now you can let him know you're going to help him now, because I'd like to ask you to lift and feel some of these feelings, because we're human beings and we're meant to feel feelings. Emotions are part of what make us human. What is it Tony Robbins says, emotions just energy in motion, and if you leave them stuck there, they're energy stagnating. So why would you want to keep, I mean, if he was 13 or 14, that's a long time that emotions have been stuck there. So when you look at him, Mike, what is the most powerful emotion that you feel coming off of him right now?
Emotion. Oof. I guess optimism, excitement comes through.
This young boy, that's what you feel coming off of him. What about these other emotions, the frustration, the pressure, the confusion? Can you tap into those for me? What is the strongest one of those?
Confusion. Probably.
Confusion. And where do you feel that in your body?
my stomach, I think.
Yeah, you just go with what comes into your mind, go with it, whatever it is. So go into your stomach, feel that confusion. In fact, I ask you to even exaggerate it, make it even stronger, like ramp it up, so you can properly feel it. Because I'm going to ask you to push it out. Because why should you carry that confusion from all those years ago anymore? You can let it go now. You can push it out of your fingers, your toes, your head, however you'd like to imagine it. Imagine it coming out like black smoke. Imagine it going into the wind and the trees or onto the beach and getting washed away with the wind. You're lifting it off that younger you. You don't need to leave him with that burden. You can do that for him. Just really feel it though, Mike. Allow yourself to feel it. That's right. It's good to feel it, and it's even better to let it go. Just allow it to arise and pass. Good. Is that it? Is that feeling gone, that confusion?
Yeah, yeah, I felt that.
Well done. So you can feel. It does all work. So let's get the next one. What's the next one that's lighting up in your body? What's coming through? What's coming up?
Um, an event, a time,
No, no, no,
or an
no.
emotion.
We're going to stick with this young lad because what came up, what seemed to me to be strong feelings was he felt pressure and tension. He felt accused. He felt frustration. What about those feelings? Where are they in your body? Let's get rid of them all. We're going to stick to this when we do this work, Mike. We're going to stick to this one occasion, clear out all the emotions.
Mm. It's kind of like a loop of like anger and confusion.
And
And
where's the
yeah,
loop?
it's like being told that that I am only feeling anger because of something happening. It is puberty, like, oh, your
Yes, so
body is doing something.
your anger's irrelevant, it's not valid, you shouldn't be feeling, but you
Right.
were feeling it, weren't you? And where were you feeling it? In your jaw? Was there tension in your jaw? Where in your body?
My arms, I feel
Ah,
like tensing my arms and my face.
yeah. So feel that, ramp it up. See it like the black smoke if that works for you, but you push it out.
Mm.
Give it back to the wind, give it to Mother Nature. She's there, she's helping you. You can imagine her just allowing a golden light to wash through your body and wash that anger, that frustration all out of your body. Breathe it through, let it go. Take it off that young lad. He doesn't need to hold it anymore. Let all of it go. Take all the time you need and just tell me when you're done.
Yeah.
Well done. You're doing a great job. And just check out that young lad, check out the feelings. Is there anything else that he needs to let go from that situation that day?
I don't think so. Yeah, there was a sense of optimism and joy throughout the day. And so, yeah, that those minutes of anger were confusing. It was almost like it didn't fit the story to some extent.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good. So what I'd like you to do, and I think you're going to enjoy this part, I think it's especially pertinent in that you're going to be a dad yourself soon. So it's a wonderful time for you to do this work. But I want you to go into the picture and see that young man that you were, that young lad, and he knows exactly who you are. And he is so pleased, he's so grateful that you've come back for him now. And you can say to him, I'm sorry I've taken all this time, but I'm here now. I love you, and I'm never going to leave you. You and I are one. And if he's willing, he might let you put your arm around him or something like that. And I would like you to walk with him and take him to a safe place that you can create in your mind right now. And it's in your mind, it's in your imagination. So it could be on the beach, it could be on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise, just whatever fantasy you want to weave, but it's somewhere that you can always go with your younger self when you're doing this work, and just in your own words, and you know this young guy better than I ever will, so use your words. I'm just trying to guide you along here. But you need to say to him, you know, everything that he felt was absolutely reasonable. And any other young lad in that situation would feel those same kind of feelings, more or less, give or take. All the emotions that he experienced that day were absolutely valid. And, you know, we know it wasn't the intention of your family to make you feel bad or to make you not be able to feel, but that was still the result, and it wasn't his fault. And that you and he are together now, and together you're going to sort this out. And be more connected with your feelings, your thoughts, your heart's wisdom, all that stuff. And you need this young guy on your team. And you can actually ask him, and he can do this for you. You've felt and removed the negative feelings now, but you can ask him to delete the data and information, you know, all the beliefs and things that surrounded those feelings that would have been accompanying other feelings and thoughts and beliefs that you can just kind of delete now. And the wisdom of your body will do this over the days and weeks to come. There's nothing surer. So you just sit down with that young lad for a while in that safe place. You can rest a while, and I'd like you to listen to him just like you've never listened to anyone before. Give him a chance to speak. Let him be heard. Let him say his feelings. And you just listen. Take all the time you need and tell me when you're done.
All right.
Well done. And send him a big dose of love and light, enough to help him not only in that situation, but any other situation that he finds himself in. And you tell him that you're always going to be with him now. And whenever he needs you, you can just call and you'll be there. And I need you to actually do that, Mike. And tell me what sense you have of him now. How does he seem to you?
He seems good.
Is he happy?
Yeah.
So maybe he wants to go and play in the surf or something now. I don't know, but he might want to go and do whatever 13-year-old boys like to do. I've got no idea what that might be. You can just let him have a little bit of a free rein and do that. Huh?
Yeah, beach volleyball comes to mind.
Yeah, I can see that picture. That I have seen enough movies to know how that looks in California. So say to him goodbye for now. And wind a picture forward to where we started, a picture of you sitting here with me. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, come back into the room. Just give yourself a minute. Well done. How was that?
Fantastic. Wow. Very vivid.
It's amazing just how vivid it is. People always say that, yeah. So well done you for making that connection. I want you to keep that connection, and honestly, you might get urges to go and play volleyball. Honestly, I've seen this happen. So, it's almost like you have a 13-year-old within you now that will want to do those things that were a little bit repressed before. So go with it, do it, listen to it.
Yeah. Awesome. I love it.
Yeah. So do that, and you're just in the middle of the day now, so be gentle with yourself. And if you can arrange it that when we're doing this work, that you have some time just to be quiet for a while, and I don't know what you do, take a walk or just something that's quiet, and maybe say to your partner, I might be quiet after I come off the call so she doesn't think you're being weird or something like that.
Will do. So
Thank you. Lovely to connect with you, and see you next week.
Yeah, see you next time. Thank you so much, Vicki.